What's up, Coach Collin here with Noah Basketball, and today we're going to talk a little bit about shot arc and why it's so important to your jumper. All right, so shooting arc is incredibly important, and the guys over at Noah and their system have figured out through their Noah analytics just exactly where the perfect shot arc needs to be to give you the highest percentage possibility of making those shots. So today what we're going to do is talk a little bit about shot arc, where we want it to be, where we want to see it to go, and how we can use the Noah system to really kind of dial in and make sure that we're getting that perfect shot and that perfect arc every single time. After analyzing millions and millions and millions of shots, the guys over at Noah have figured out that the perfect arc lays somewhere between 45 and 47 degrees. Now what's really hard is most players are either below or above that, and depending on how far below or above that 45 to 47 degree sweet spot you are, the less likely it is to be able to hit more shots. So really the whole key is we want to make sure that as players and as coaches we're getting everybody dialed into that perfect 45 to 47. That way if you have a larger margin of error when the ball reaches the basket, and it actually has a larger chance of going in once it gets there. So this is why I absolutely love the Noah system, because we can make sure that we're getting that perfect feedback every single time on our jump shot to make sure that we're getting in that 45 to 47. It's kind of crazy. When I first jumped on the Noah system, I thought I had a perfectly optimized shot, and my arc was actually around 51, 52, which is outside of that range. And again, once we go high, our front to back misses start to deviate quite a bit with each degree that it goes up. So it was really interesting. Just by kind of jumping on the Noah system for just a couple days, I was able to pare my arc back down and really started hitting more shots pretty quickly. So, you know, arc's really, really important because, again, if it's too flat, the ball's going to see a smaller target area, and if it's too high, the ball's going to have more deviation in its front to back with each degree you go up. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people just think a higher arc's a better arc, but if you get past that 47 degree sweet spot, it's going to come back down quite a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of walk you through the Noah system real quick, kind of show you how we can see some of these analytics and some of these details so we can help you or your players hit more shots. All right, so here's the Noah. It mounts right on the wall, and it's one of the biggest pieces of technology that's really going to change basketball as we see it. And as a shooting coach, it's probably the best thing that I've ever seen, and it's way ahead of all the other technologies. So on the side here, we've got kind of a screen and a panel, and you can choose what setting you want it to give you audible feedback. So if we set it to arc, the speaker up here is actually going to tell us our degree after every shot. So if I shoot a shot and it's too high at 51, this is going to be a voice that tells me 51. So me as a shooter, I know that I've got to bring my arc down a little bit. Same thing, but opposite if it's too low. If maybe it's like a 41, it's going to tell me 41. I'm going to know that I need to bring it up to that 45 to 47 degree sweet spot. Now this audible feedback's really, really nice because you get it in real time. You know exactly after you shot the ball, you know where it was at and how it works. And then after we get a shooting workout in, it's going to plot all of our shots on the court through Noah or Noalytics, and then what we're going to be able to do is be able to see tendencies in shooters and players. So we can log into the dashboard and really kind of figure out, you know, where the misses are coming, how they're coming, where they're missing on the rim, all that sort of good stuff, along with some other great things as well. So the Noah system is unlike anything you've probably ever seen before, and it's kind of hard to understand if you're just looking at it. It looks like a black box on the wall, but really the technology and the data that goes into it is next level stuff, and it's something that pretty much every coach on the planet really, really needs to have because it's that important. And as a shooting coach, I think it's the next frontier when it comes to having players hit more jump shots. All right, so if you want to learn more about the Noah system and how you can get it in your gym or with your players, go ahead and click the link in the description down below and head to noahbasketball.com and check it out. They're happy to talk with you, let you know exactly what it does, and kind of give you a free spin and free run through on all the data and all the stuff that can help your team win more games. Again, I'm Coach Collin. Thank you for watching Noah Basketball, and until next time, splash on.